CeBIT 2012 Hannover. Ich begrüße hier heute Abend einen prominenten Gast, nämlich den polnischen Wirtschaftsminister und stellvertretenden Premierminister. Wir wollen mal fragen, wie er so zur Messe hergekommen ist und was er erwartet. Mr. Prime Minister, what does Internet means for Poland in the year 2012?
I think that's very exciting for young generation, but sometimes old generation have a little skeptic approach, especially on this element which is important for our personal data. And now CeBIT, that's a very good place when we look on new solution, new software, new approach, like for example cloud computing, and also for new equipment, especially tablets. That's very, very important now because many politicians, businessmen and many people try to use the tablet. And I think interesting is observation because old generation try and work on tablet more easy than on traditional computer with Windows, for example.
I know that you personally are very familiar with the internet because of your profession before you became politician. Do you think that the internet is a safe place?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. When we use good software based on solid methodology, solid knowledge, we have safety and secure solution. But sometimes when we doesn't understand the software or situation, that's very dangerous place, especially when we, for example, working on the area of banking system, or when we buying or selling in network, in internet, any products or goods. And I think very important is good understanding this technology, because when we base on solid software, we have security on good level.
My experience in Germany is that many Germans have many doubts about security in the internet. When we today listen to Eric Schmidt from Google, he is very enthusiastic about the future of internet. Angela Merkel, I think she understands that many Germans still have doubts. How is the situation in Poland? What is your impression today?
When we going to CeBIT, to this exhibition, we discuss in airplane, and that's very interesting because young generation in general is very enthusiastic about internet, about cloud computing and exchange of information, but people who remember the old system and problem with our personal data in this system, they say, oh, we must be careful because not everything is safety for our personal information and for our life. And I think that's the similar like on stock exchange is generation cycle, because some generation forgot bad experience and they create the same mistake like old generation. And I think in internet is the same situation, that very important is good balance between openness and security.
Well, when we speak about internet, it's not anymore only on the computer at home, but most times on the smartphone. What does the smartphone mean for you?
That's a new element of our life, and nobody knows that smartphone sometimes working at the shadow of our life, because sometimes our equipment, our smartphones communicate to the servers, sometimes transfer data, sometimes modify the application, and that's a completely different situation like in our PC computers, which was completely under our control. And when we connect the PC to the network, we have different situation. But smartphones, tablets, that's every time connected to the network and every time communicate. And I think that's a new situation which needs a new approach, which needs our new understanding this situation.
What do you think, where is Poland situated in terms of internet and smartphone? If you consider, for example, South Korea, I think the whole life is based on smartphone. You can pay with it. Where is Poland based now? What is your impression?
That's basic difference between generation, because all generation based on traditional communication, but child or young generation use these smartphones and the other equipments without any problems. And I think very interesting is change of our civilization, of our spirit. I remember very good books wrote by Thomas Sedlacek about good and evil economy, and he explained that their father and grandfather have the similar games or other childhood activity like people who was born 2,000-3,000 years ago. But now our child play on smartphone, on computer, on tablets, in virtual reality, in completely different relation. And I think that's an interesting question about our relation in society, because in virtual reality that's the little different situation, like in a city or village, when we can accept our neighbors with different opinion, with different approach to life, to politics, or any other aspect of our society relation. And I think that's the open question for our evolution now.
Do you think that the tablet computer will conquer somehow schools instead of school books? Might be easier.
Yes, I think that's the future of education and also of books, because on tablets, in general, on computers, we can explain knowledge based not only on text, but also on movie, on video, and it's show more interesting aspect of knowledge. And I think when we have good application, that's explain more effective education process than traditional based only on reading text.
Mr. Prime Minister, tomorrow you are on the CeBIT, so I wish you all the best, many interesting talks, and hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Meine Damen und Herren, das war der polnische Wirtschaftsminister und stellvertretende Premierminister am Vorabend der CeBIT nach der Eröffnung mit Angela Merkel und Eric Schmidt von Google. Viele interessante Einblicke, und ich kann Ihnen sagen, mit ihm ist es besonders angenehm zu sprechen, weil er ist nämlich sehr bewandert in der Informatik. Wir haben vorher sehr lange heute Abend gesprochen, und er ist ein sehr, sehr kundiger Politiker, was das Internet angeht. Und vielleicht ist deshalb auch Polen ziemlich weit vorne auf dem Gebiet. Wie es weitergeht, in Kürze mehr. Bis bald und tschüss.